street goes in like that. Our apartment was top floor back, toward the back, not close in. It got a big hole in its roof from a bomb. When we came up from the cellar, the snow was coming in. Big hole. Not every room. There was a room without a hole. See the door there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the door to the apartment. And when we were living in the cellar, this is from Christmas 1944 until almost the end of January. Good month down there.
Yeah.
Somebody from the house would always stay in a little room just inside that door. If you go in there on the left, there was a little room that was sort of a guard house or something. So somebody always stayed there to get the news as to what's going on. Come down and tell us. Yeah, it's still Germans, or no more Germans, but there is a bombing, or whatever is going on. And one time it was my father's turn to be there. And at that time there was a lot of bombing going on all over the city. Bombs were going on. The bridges were already blown up. All the bridges were destroyed by that. They were bombing, and he was on duty, and he came out, and he saw that you could see across here. See, he would look down the street, and he could see that Buda, which is the other side of the river, was in flames.
That's what he saw?
He saw that. Buda was in flames, and all of a sudden he says, whoop! He got a shrapnel in his eye, under his eye.
Yeah.
Coming across from the river, up this long street, into that door, and into his eye. He was lucky he didn't put out his eye. It was right under it, bleeding. Came down all bloody. And that building, the basement, had a doctor in it. And there was a hole between the two basements. People made a hole. We went over there with him. The doctor fixed him up, cleaned it, took out the metal, cleaned it, and gave him a bandage that was 10 times what he needed. A huge bandage.
I've seen a photograph.
A huge bandage, because this saved him from having to break his arm. He was ready to break his arm so they wouldn't take him. You understand that?
No, take him what?
They were taking everybody for soldiers. Come on, you're a soldier. Here's a gun. You want to go. And his plan was to slam his arm in a bigger door than that. On the side there's a huge wooden door. He was going to slam his arm in it to break it. And they won't take him because he's no good for anybody. He didn't have to do that.
How wonderful.
Because he got this thing in his eye, and all this bandage, the doctor was very nice to him. We gave him our last 2 potatoes for payment. Okay? And he was grateful. It was a little potato, you know, like a little soup like with those 2 potatoes. That's the story of how I spent the war. Okay.
Alrighty.
We're going to go down in the subway here, which is going to take us to Deaktér, which is very close to Vörösmarty tér, where you live. Let's go.